Man, the view from over there. Hey, it's your buddy Mood Juice Magic here. And yeah, we're going to talk about the ladies from the view. Well, one lady from the view. We're going to talk about the whoopster, Whoopie Cushion Goldberg herself. She's not happy with RFK Jr.'s fat shaming, as she likes to call it. Let's see what the bloated behemoth of the big screen has to say.
You know, this isn't just about food.
No, it's not.
This is sometimes people are born genetically larger.
Agreed. I didn't mean to.
No,
cut
no,
that
I know
out.
you did.
Yeah.
And, but I want to say this to
RFK?
That's his name. Because you're setting folks up for shame.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying. Maybe you don't know you're doing. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say you don't know, you don't realize what you do to people when you say stuff like that, because it doesn't work for everybody. And I'm going to show you, sir, because I weighed close to 300 less than 2 years ago.
Yeah, you were
And
chunky.
without the Mounjaro, this would not have happened.
There you go. Take it off. Take it off.
There you go. And I try to tell everybody, listen, this worked for me. This may work for y'all. You cannot take it out of people's hands if it can help. Because if we can keep people healthy, if we can get rid of diabetes, if we can get rid of all of the things cardiovascular, what's wrong with trying to do that?
Nothing.
You're wrong on this, R.
Also, the side effects are not horrible. But what does Kimberly Guilfoyle think of it? That's what I want to know.
You need a doctor.
She's going to agree she got a body now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the cackling whores over at The View are trying to say is that this medication that Pfizer, I believe Pfizer and Moderna, one of them produces and owns it, which pays for the sponsorship for their show, is healthier option than just eating fucking healthy and exercising, which is what RFK Jr. wants you to do. No, girls, look, this is a corporate bullshit on you right now. This is why they have no credibility. We talked about it with that CNN fake footage, the most likely fake footage. And we're talking about this just being an outright lie. Whoopi, not everyone's. Actually, you know what? Let's do a fun fact here. Whoopi talked about being fat a couple of years ago, and she was ginormous just a couple of years ago. She says people can't help it because they are just born that way, and some of them have no choice. And she was using herself as an example. So let's use Whoopi as an example from 1990. Let's go 1994. Let's see what Whoopi Goldberg looked like in 1994. When I remember Whoopi at the height of whoopiness, at the height of the Whoopi slash without the cushion. Okay, let's have a look here and see how fucking fat she was because she's so big boned. Oh my God, she's huge. Whoopi, how did you get so big? She's using herself as an example of someone who is just born large and can't lose weight on their own. No, Whoopi, you just got lazy and you ate too much fucking food. You became a fat piece of shit. It's different than being genetically problematic or having something else going on with you. This is the problem. The medication they're trying to push is owned by a pharmaceutical company that sponsors their fucking show, guys. There's no credibility in the media. You look at all these news programs that talk about certain things. I'm not going to say the V word because YouTube is still a part of that problem and it needs to be corrected too. But when those people are paying your salaries, you're not going to talk negatively for them. They're your sponsors. You have no credibility, The View. No mainstream media that's going to let these things be part of their production has any credibility talking about anything health-wise at all ever. At all. You can't trust them because they've already shown that conflict of interest, my friends. It's pretty simple stuff, man. So no, Whoopi, you're not right in this. You can disagree with RK Jr. if you want, but you're only doing it because you're being paid to say that. Because you have to say that. Because your sponsors are making you say that. Guys, the best way to stay in shape is to fucking eat healthier and to fucking exercise. That's it. That's the best way to do it. Dumping medication in yourself should be the absolute last resort that you should do. Unless your doctor says, yeah, you have a serious condition that needs to be treated this way. That's different, man. Like there's hypothyroidism, things like that can usually be corrected with a surgery instead of being on medication for the rest of your entire life. That these pharmaceutical companies, instead of finding a cure, they're just trying to treat you because there's no money in cures. All the money is in treatment because treatment is a continual paycheck. You guys don't think it's weird they haven't found a cure for any of this stuff, but they found tons of treatment that almost works for a while until they have to try another medication to try out? Occam's razor, guys. Use your head. Be critical thinkers here. Whoopi Goldberg is not a critical thinker. She's thinking out of her pocket. The people at The View are thinking out of their pocket. Whoopi has been so irrelevant so fast. It's crazy. And she still somehow maintains her point on The View. And it's insane that the gal who was best known for Sister Act, we're trying to treat her like she's intelligent, and it's insane. Food is what's doing this to you, and lack of exercise, guys. That's true. RFK Jr. is on the right path here. He was a Democrat forever. He was a lawyer trying to get this shit together against, all the people that are dumping crap into people's bodies and making them sick. Listen to this guy on this one. He's not wrong. We need to work on our diets, our food. What we intake is a problem. Don't just trust medication directly. You should be able to do it on your own. If you got to the point where you're big, you should never have gotten there in the first place. And now we're doing things like, you're setting them up for shame. That's Whoopi's point, is you're setting them up for shame. You should. We should probably shame people now because it's gotten to the point where they've been told that being fat is healthy and it's a good way to be. And that's an outright lie. It's not. But now they're convinced that that's the way to be. If you see a fat person at the gym, applaud them, support them 100%. If you see a fat person sitting there on a fucking couch eating Doritos, hoping for Ozempic, shame them. Shame them. Shame on you for shame. You're doing this to yourself. You don't have my sympathy anymore at all. If you have some kind of genetic condition, yeah, absolutely, I got your back on this. Do whatever you need to do to get healthy, but then you have to eat and exercise appropriately afterwards to maintain the healthy lifestyle. So food and diet are always going to be an issue in this, guys. Okay, that's all there is to it. Like, I'm out of shape. This is the worst shape I've ever been in, and I'm still in better shape than Whoopi Goldberg has probably ever been in her entire life. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this weird medication things that people are just trying to make for weight loss and making excuses. How does it affect you? Are you struggling with your weight? Is it something that you have problems with? Do you know that you're the problem, or do you think something else is the problem? Like, what's going on in your situation? Let us know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear about it. Guys, if people are coming in, let them have their opinions on either part of it without, throwing insults at each other. Let's keep it civil, because this is kind of a hot button topic for heavyset people. The rest of us who are in shape, we're like, no, it's pretty obvious, guys. But, that said, it is hard to lose weight sometimes. But difficult things are the things that we reap the best rewards usually. So where do you want to be at? Do you want to just have an instant gratification thing that's going to last for a short time because you're going to fall back into those bad habits? Or would you rather have those habits corrected before you try to do that and see if you can actually do it yourself? Some people can't. It is super rare. It's not the most common thing. Most people that say they can't just really aren't trying. They're giving up and they're not going through it the long haul. I know from experience, I was chubby for a summer. Drove me crazy. Now I'm fat for health reasons, and I'm still keeping my weight to a respectable area. So, guys, you can do this with diet and exercise. I believe in you. I know you can. It's different, yeah, if you're invalid, if you can't get up and walk, if you can't move around and stuff. That's a different story. Hell, get into the DDP yoga. That guy does miracles with fat folks. And he was a pro wrestler, and now he's helping people lose weight with yoga, which I don't even like, but it's hard to argue with the results. Anyway, guys, I love you in the face. I'm Mood Juice Magic, and I'm going to go eat a salad. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do the carnivore diet. It's way healthier. Butter, not margarine, bitches. Love you in the face. Bye.